Okay, it's recording. I got my Verizon bill here. Verizon. I don't even got anything with Verizon. Yet I got a bill. So people are obviously crazy. But let me call them up. 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 It says here by phone. Online by phone. They don't have a customer service number. Late fee. They don't have questions about your bill. 800 800 922 922 922 0204 204. See how this works out.
You calling Verizon. Enter the 10-digit number you are calling about, or say, I don't have one.
I don't have one.
No hay problema. Puedo buscarlo de otras maneras. Por
English.
favor, diga o
English.
no problem. I can look you up other ways. Please say or enter your account number you are calling about.
527569348. All right, let me speak with somebody. Speak with a human.
I understand you'd like to speak to someone. To make sure I connect you to the right team, could you tell me a bit more? For example, are you calling to review an unexpected charge, buy a new device, or perhaps report a technical issue?
Yeah, I'm getting a bill, and I don't even have a phone with you people. So let's get somebody over here. Let's go. Chop, chop.
I am sorry about that. Since you don't have an account with us, let me know if this inquiry is about a mobile phone.
Can I speak with a human? I need to speak with a human.
Get to someone who can help. So I can connect you to the correct team. Are you calling for personal or businesses? And is it for mobile phone or mobile
I
phone?
need to speak to a human.
Okay, I will get you to a team. Calling about wireless phone service or file service.
Holy, what do we got to do here? Is there nobody there who's alive? What if your battery goes down? What if the connection goes down? Don't you have anybody who comes by and reconnect you? Come on, let's go. I want to speak to a human. It's just simple. It's very simple, AI guy. I want to speak to a human. I want to speak to him now. I don't want to speak to no freaking AI. Is this a wireless? Is this business? Is this personal? Is it, why are you calling? No, I want to speak to a human. Let's go. Dang. And then you people want my business. This is crazy. Absolutely nuts. This is not the way to get my confidence. Let's go. Hurry up.
Help with that.
Dang. People are too much, man.
Hi, you have reached an for us. It's my pleasure to assist you. How can I help you?
Oh, yes. What's your name?
My name is Nandini. It's Nandini.
Okay. The reason why I'm calling is because I don't have a phone with you people, and yet I'm still getting a bill over here. This doesn't really, this is not gaining my confidence with the way Verizon works here.
So, did you have the services with the Verizon?
I never made a phone call with Verizon. Never used the phone. I never even charged the phone with Verizon. I ordered a phone through Verizon. I was never able to charge it up. They never sent me a replacement. I took it to the store and I just left it there. The name of the guy who took it is Gavin. He's right at the store over here, right on the corner of Causeway and Providence. And I'm hoping that I don't have to go back over there. I'm a disabled veteran, and it's very hard for me to get around. I'm not going to be a happy guy. I'm sure everybody in the store remembers me because how many guys walk around in a walker going there 2 times just to get this thing resolved?
Please do not worry. I will definitely help you with that. And I appreciate that you are giving me the chance to fix this out. I'm glad that you have reached out. Just give me your phone number so that I can verify your account and check the details.
Okay, they sent me here a bill. Let me see where is the phone number here on this bill? Yes, it has an account number here. Yes, it says 52756 9348, and then it says 0001. Actually, 4 zeros and then a 1. Okay, here goes again. 5275348000001.
Your voice is lagging. Actually, your voice is cutting off in the middle.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got the phone right next to my face now. Okay, let's see if you can hear me now. 527
There?
Hello, I'm here. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Now I can hear you.
Now you can hear me. Okay, so here it goes. The number is 527 569 348 000001.
Thank you so much for confirming. 2 minutes. Can you please help me with your first number? First name, sorry.
Oh, my first name is Victor.
Thank you so much for confirming that. Okay, I'm just sending you the verification link on your phone number, ending with 0312.
I don't have that phone. You're not understand. Can I get a supervisor? Obviously, you're not understanding what I'm saying here. I don't have that phone. It was never charged up. Let me get a supervisor. Thank you very much. Sheesh.
And your side, and if I were in your place, I would get frustrated by this. But actually, I asked to send verification link on this number because I have seen that number on your account. That's why. But please do not worry. There. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm waiting for the supervisor. I asked for a supervisor. It's customary that when you ask for a supervisor, you go and you look for a supervisor because I don't want to keep on repeating. You're over here trying to send me a verification on a phone that I do not have. I mean, what part of I never charged the phone? It was never charged up. And they didn't send me a replacement phone. So I took it back to the store. Let me just speak with the supervisor, please, because I'm losing it over here. You're gonna be involved in the death of a veteran over here died of high blood pressure. So please get a supervisor over here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I like to speak with a supervisor.
But yes, definitely. But supervisor and I have the same access.
Oh, you have the same access as a supervisor.
Yes.
I see. So then how come you're not understanding? Obviously, let me speak with somebody else because maybe somebody else understands my English. Maybe the problem is with me. You see, because you have the same access as your supervisor, but maybe your supervisor can understand, I don't know, maybe my accent or the way I'm talking, because obviously what I'm saying, what's coming out of my mouth is not jiving with you. It's not connecting with you. You see? So obviously, you're over here trying to send me a verification to what number? What number is that you're trying to do? Hello, you just said that you were going to send a verification to.
Again.
Oh, you're going to check it again. All right, so you're over here going to send me a verification to a phone that I never charged up. I never charged up. You understand what that means? I never charged up. You know, when you put a. You understand that?
Yes, I completely.
Okay, so the phone was never charged.
Yes, I completely understand your side.
No, obviously you don't. Let me get somebody else because obviously I can speak with somebody else, and maybe I'll be able to get through to them because I'm not getting through to you. So if you want to put me back in the queue and I can speak with somebody else.
I am here to.
You're what?
See, Rita, I'm here to help you, not against you.
Oh, obviously it's my fault.
If you get.
Obviously it's my fault. Obviously I'm not able to communicate to you my situation. So maybe with somebody else I can communicate a little bit better. Maybe right now my high blood pressure is getting the best of me and I can't explain my situation well. But maybe somebody else who maybe has a little bit I don't know, de-escalation skills that maybe can tell me, hey, just take it easy, take a deep breath, Victor. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. You know? Or maybe I just have to go over there to the store. Maybe I should go over there to the store with my stroller. Maybe I should pay for an Uber to take me to the store and go over there and raise hell over there. But not now. Maybe I'll go over there on Saturday when there's a lot of people there. You know, maybe that might be the great time to go over there and raise a lot of hell at that store because they've seen me 2 times already. How you gonna forget somebody walking around in a walker? Is that what you want? Whatever your name, I can't even pronounce your name. You know, so and you know what? I don't really want to know. It's all gonna be recorded, and I'll put it on YouTube, and they'll say, "Man, how terrible are these people at Verizon? I don't want to do anything with them." You know, because if they're over here charging me for a phone that it was never charged. It was never charged. It was never charged, and they can't even tell me, oh, we have a proprietary plug that you have to use to plug this phone in and charge it up. But yet the other person tells me, no, he uses any plug. As a matter of fact, Gavin at the store over here, he told me, no, you could use any plug, any plug. And yet now I'm finding out that that's not true. So you people don't even know what the heck you're selling. You know, so I guess if you don't want to send me to somebody else, what I'll do is I'll just hang up, you know, and then I'll go to the store on Saturday and we'll get to the bottom of this. But it's gonna be kind of embarrassing for you because I'll be putting this on YouTube and it's going to be very embarrassing to the Verizon store. Have a disabled veteran coming in there on Saturday, right in the middle of all that business that they're doing on Saturdays, and making a hullabaloo because I'm getting charged for a phone that never even charged. I turned it in. They charged me money to take that phone back. But yet, you're over here telling me that you're gonna send me a notification on a phone that I never had charged up. That's ridiculous. That is totally that's like me getting a woman pregnant and I never even met the girl. We're gonna charge you. We're gonna charge you the maintenance on that kid. You're gonna have to pay for a kid, and you never even met the girl. You never charged her up. Never got to touch her. Never got to play with her. But yet I'm gonna be charged a monthly. Oh, you don't hung up on me, huh? That makes sense that you hung up on me. Oh no, you didn't hung up. You're still there, huh? Hello, hello.
I mean, actually, I was listening to you because if I were on your place, I would get frustrated by this because if you never ordered that phone and you are still getting that charges, so I completely understand your frustration. But please do not worry. I'm here to help you, not against you. And I'll make sure that I will definitely help you with yours. Now you are connected with me, so I will definitely take care of your account.
Let's go to it.
And I'm really sorry that I have to be another number because I was just checking your account and I have found that number on your account. That's why I was just asking and confirming you.
Okay, and when you're not pinging my phone, you're pinging somebody else's phone or whatever. Or I don't know what you're doing. What number was that again? I know it was a 656 number,
Fine. Yes, correct.
and you say it's on my account, and I'm telling you that phone was never charged up. First of all, first of all, the you people advertised that I was gonna get an 813 number. Every single time I looked at every single page I looked at on the website, it said 813, 813. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get an 813 number. I already got a 656 number. I don't need two of them, but I do need an 813 number. This is gonna be you. This I mean this is very simple. I want a second phone. I'm not an international drug dealer. Yes. I'm not looking to do anything nefarious with my second phone. I'm a single man. Just trying to make some money. So I'm starting a new business and I want another phone so that this way I can keep business and personal life separate. That's what this deal is here. And over here, you're over here telling me about another phone. And I never made a call on that phone. That phone was never charged up. Could you? I completely understand your side and I absolutely understand your concern as well. But please do not worry, Victor. I am here to help you, not against you. I'm telling you just again and again, and I'm really sorry about the inconvenience that you are facing, but please do not worry. I will also I'll have to check your account so that I can help you with that. Well, check it. Check the account. Could you please help me with the 4-digit account then? With the what? Do you have the 4-digit account PIN? 4-digit account PIN. Let me see where I wrote that down. Any, any, by any chance you remember that? We have to use that in a start. Usually what I use as a PIN is 4013. That's usually the 4 digits that I use, but let me just check and see if I used anything else. I don't know. Does that work? 4013. Does that work? Yes, it yes, does work. Correct. Okay. Absolutely good. Okay. Correct. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for confirming.
Please do not worry. Now you are connected with me, so I completely understand your frustration. But please do not worry. I will definitely take care of your account. And also, yes, I can see the number over here ending with 0312. Okay, let me check that. Okay, but I can see that the line is already disconnected from your account.
But yet I got a bill here. I got one before for $140. Now I'm getting one for 77. You know, they're talking about June the 5th that I got to pay all this money. I don't want anything with Verizon. I mean, if people going to be like this.
Check that. I'm checking the details from my side. Just a moment. Just give me 2 to 3 minutes so that I'll just go ahead and check the details for you.
Yeah, my dog is going crazy over there. I'm gonna just go over there and kick him. I'll be back in a little while. Got to get my frustrations out on somebody. The heck is wrong with you, dog? I'll be right back. The heck is wrong with you, dog? What's up?
Can I just put your call on hold for a while? Hello? Hello, are you there?
Okay, Marley, you don't want to listen to me? I'm getting the belt. I'm getting the belt, Marley. You better get in that cage. I'll be right with you. Let me just. This dog over here giving me a hard time, so I have to whip him a couple of times. Hey.
Put your call on hold for a while.
All right. Oh, now that's distractions. Now, you still with me? Hello? She hung up. See? This is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible. Absolutely. No, she's still on. Are you still there? Hello? I'm gonna give you all of 2 minutes. It's 24:10. The video is going. So you got 2 minutes to respond. Let me put down the let me put the timer over here. Oh, ain't giving me 3 minutes. Ain't giving me 2 minutes. That's it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. There we go. Dog ain't gonna be talking now. You got 140 to talk to me. I'm hanging up and I'll just call back again and hopefully I'll get somebody who understands me. Because obviously we're off on the wrong foot. Me and whatever your name is. And I do hope that this thing recorded right. Because that would be terrible. If after doing all this. Yeah, man, I've been 2 hours. 2 hours on these freaking calls here. 2 hours. I can't believe it. 2 freaking hours on these calls. Trying to get this thing resolved. Now I'm talking here with this girl here. Who knows if she's gonna resolve it or not. I'm gonna be hanging up for non-response in a little while. In a little while, we're gonna hang up for non-response. And I'm really hoping that somebody from, look at that, 35 seconds left. I really do hope that the quality control person who's listening to this realizes that you just decided to leave me alone and not get back to me in over 2 minutes. I know when I was working with Verizon and other companies, 2 minutes was more than enough time to resolve anything. I'm gonna give you an extra minute. I'm gonna give you an extra minute. Got 1 minute and 5 seconds, just to be sure. Just to be sure, I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna be a nice guy. Obviously, you don't know what the heck you're doing. You're not listening to me, not paying attention to me, or maybe I'm not explaining it well. So I'm just gonna, in 45 minutes and 45 seconds, I'm gonna call up again, or better yet, I go to the store. I go to the store, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it. But I'm not gonna go now. I'm gonna go on a Saturday when there's a lot of people there. Here I am walking in with the Verizon bill in my hand, looking as scraggly as I can. I'm not even gonna shave or nothing. From here to Saturday, I'm just gonna stay as terrible looking as I can. I might not even braid. Let me smell. Which is easy for me because I had a double stroke. You know, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So adios, whatever your name is, from wherever you're from. Let me try somebody else. Let me try somebody else. Here we go. Let me save that number. Add to contacts. And we're going to call this here Verizon. Verizon. Verizon customer service. That's what they call themselves nowadays. Let me see here. What time is this guy coming? Hello? Hello? No, I disconnected it because I spent like 3 minutes there and I didn't hear anything. So I figured you just, walked away from your headset or whatever, and I was just going to call back to speak with somebody else. So did you learn anything? What are we doing here? Am I going to get some kind of email saying, no, you don't owe us anything? Or do I just go to the store? I'm hoping that I got to go to the store because right now the way I feel, you know, it,
Where did you get that?
Verizon.com. I'm a disabled veteran. It's very hard for me to get out of the house. It's very hard. It takes a lot of effort for me to get out of this house. I had a double stroke in June of 2022. It's very hard for me to walk. As a matter of fact, right now, in about 40 minutes or 15 minutes, I have a therapist coming over here who's going to be giving me physical therapy. It's very hard for me to walk. I'm always in pain. You know, I have oxycodone here like it's going out of style. I probably got more than the local pharmacy of oxycodone here because I'm always in pain. I don't take it because it messes up my stomach and it gives me constipation. And I'm angry enough already. But you know what? I'm looking forward to going to that store. I bought it at Verizon website. The other day I spent two.
I also feel that because if I were on your place, I would get frustrated too. So I completely understand your side, but I really want to help you with your issue because if you never order, you're still getting that charge.
See,
Then
you're just not
I
understanding
would
me. You're just not understanding me. I don't, I don't, obviously I'm not speaking English. Obviously I need some, maybe I need to speak it in Spanish. Could you put me in the Spanish queue? Maybe I could, maybe somebody in the Spanish queue can understand me. You do have a Spanish queue, right? Seeing that you don't have, you have the same, seeing that you don't want to transfer me to a supervisor, transfer me to the Spanish queue because maybe I could explain it better in Spanish. Because obviously I'm not getting through to you in English. Obviously my English is deficient. I'm not able to explain myself. We have what is commonly referred to, what we got is a failure to communicate.
hey, I'm working on your account also. I was just checking the details and you certainly got a good call. But I can completely understand that it was not your fault because you don't have the trust on the Verizon. But please do not worry. There are few and lot of agents there working from the different countries. But I really want to help you because now you're connected with me. So I really want to look into your account and I will definitely take care of your account because
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
really
I'm
feeling
gonna give you
so.
okay, I'm gonna give you another chance. Look, I went on the Verizon website, I ordered a phone, the phone came here, it didn't come here with no plug. All right. It doesn't want to charge on a regular plug because obviously you have a proprietary plug that goes for that phone. You have
Okay,
a
so
special.
could you please confirm me that you don't have that phone right now?
I took the phone. Let me explain the whole thing to you. Okay.
Okay.
I told you before that I took the phone over and Gavin over there at the Verizon store took it. He charged me money to take the phone back,
Okay.
which is your policy. Obviously that's your policy. Even though even though I was on whatever 30-day trial or whatever, obviously people charge just to bring the phone back. They wanted to charge me $50 just to bring the phone back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
I took
And
the phone.
returned it.
I took the
Now you
phone.
have returned that phone, right?
That phone has been there. I only had the phone like for a week and it never charged up. I never charged the phone. I never made a call on that phone. I took it back because nobody could explain to me what was going on with that phone. I thought it was a broken phone because I'm over here trying to plug it in and it's not. It's a regular C plug. It looks like, but it's not a regular C plug. Or the plug was different. My son has the exact same phone, and he says that plug is a proprietary phone, as a proprietary plug. It's a special plug that they use for that special phone. I said, okay, well, how much does it cost? And he said, well, you can get it at $10 at Amazon or whatever, or I think or Verizon charges whatever $40 for it or whatever. And I said, look, I don't want no special plugs because if I have to get my phone charged, at least somebody else could charge it up. But how many people are gonna have a proprietary plug? So I said, no, I'm turning it back in. I went to the store. I went to the store and the guy wanted to charge me $50 to take the phone back. And I had just finished getting out of the VA hospital, and my wallet was stolen. So I had to come back another day. Okay, and I came back with money, and this guy Gavin took over. I guess he's a supervisor there at the store, and he was able to take care. He was able to take care of me, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Now, like I said, I never made a phone call with it. I never charged the phone. I never charged the phone. I called up the customer service number on my phone, not the Verizon phone, because I wasn't able to charge that phone. I called up on my phone, called up the Verizon number, trying to find out if you people could send me another phone or what, this and that. People were telling me, yeah, we'll send you another phone. Never did. I spent 2 hours. They tried to sell me on everything. They try to upsell me on everything. Let's get all your electronics taken care of, and this and that with Allstate or whatever. I don't know what the heck it was, or Assurant, or I don't know what it was. I spent 2 hours on the phone, and then finally, the last guy that I spoke with was supposed to be a sales guy, and I told him what was going on with the phone. And instead of helping me out, he put me on an automated line, which was for people who have insurance on the phone, so they could put a claim. And I said, "What the heck is this?" 2 hours on the phone. So I was very glad. I was very happy to take the phone back. I was ecstatic. I said, "I don't want to be with a company like this." You know. I never made a phone call on it, and it was supposed to be a 30-day trial. I don't know why they're gonna charge me $50 to take the phone back. I talked to the guy, and he went down to whatever, a dollar something. But I didn't have anything. I had my wallet stolen at the VA hospital.
Did you ask anything about the charges to the store? Have you asked something
No, I
about
don't.
the
No,
charges?
no, 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 no. They told me that phone could be charged through any C plug, any plug will do that. And my son has the same phone. And then I looked it up on the website, and yes, it is a proprietary plug that you people have for that. It says it right on the website. And so obviously you have whatever managers and salesmen who don't know what the heck they're selling, and that's okay. I worked at Radio Shack. We used to sell Verizon phones. We used to sell Sprint phones, and we made a lot of money selling those phones at Radio Shack. I mean, I'm not the smartest guy, but I know if a phone is charging, I even changed the plugs, and I changed the wall sockets just to make sure that wall socket was working. It was able to charge my phone, but it wasn't able to charge the Verizon phone. And my son told me, he said, "No, it's not gonna. You're not gonna. You need the special cable, the special plug." And I said, "No, I don't want that." So I took it back. I took it back because at least with this phone here that I got, it's a little bit older, but it still works. And if I need to get it charged up, usually I can find somebody there that can at least charge it up a little while. You know. But if I have to have a proprietary plug and with a proprietary cable, forget that. That's just not gonna work. Maybe in a couple of years everybody will have that plug. But for now, no, no, I don't want yesterday's technology, last year's technology is okay for me. Because this way, all the bugs have already been worked out of it. You know, and that's good enough for me. Last year's technology, I don't need this year's technology. Last year's technology is all right because everybody already worked out all the bugs. You know, so that's it. I ordered it through Verizon.com. I got the phone. I never charged it up. I tried to call up. I spent 2 hours on the phone. Nobody helped me out. All they tried to do was just sell me things. And then I took it to the store, and the guy tried to ask me $50, and then then we went down all the way to one something, and that's when I realized that somebody had stolen my wallet at the Veterans Hospital. So I had to go home. So that means that I spent what, $25 for nothing, because I had to take a Uber there and an Uber back. You know, and that's through the app on my phone. I had no cash, no nothing. I finally went back again, and the guy Gavin, he took the phone, he took the whatever, $1, whatever it was, and that's it. And now last week I get a bill here for 140. Now this time I'm getting a bill for $70, and this is crazy. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for. I mean, when I put this on YouTube, it's not looking good for you people. It really isn't. They're gonna think, man, what the heck is going on with Verizon? And the reason why I chose you people was because I've had you before when I was working at Radio Shack. And I figure if everybody's against Verizon, they must be the company to be with because they got the coverage. And that's what I need right now. I'm 68 years old. I don't know how much left I got in my life, but I want to travel around. I want to go. I want to see a couple of places before I leave here. I want to see my grandkids in Texas, 1,000 miles away from Florida. And I want the best coverage out
Okay,
there.
so you have grandkids.
Yeah, and I would like to see them. And I would like to see them having a phone that has great coverage. And I thought Verizon was going to help me out, but obviously I see, like I said, maybe it's me. Maybe there's something wrong with my vocabulary. Maybe when I left the VA hospital, I left my brains over there. Because obviously I'm not making any sense. No, I don't know the telephone number that I had. I don't want to know the telephone number that I had. All I know is that false advertising, because they were every single web page I saw there, it said 813, and then when I get the phone over here, it says 656, and then the guy tells me, oh well, you can call up and you get a change. I was on the phone 2 hours, 2 hours telling people that the phone was broken and wouldn't charge up, and nobody said anything. Now this guy wants me to call over there. I said, I'm not calling back. I said, just take the phone back, man. I'm not calling up customer service. After 2 hours on the phone for that? No, enough. I mean, there's gotta be something, as far as customer service. I mean, I work customer service. Like I said, I worked at Radio Shack. I also worked for Primeco, which was then taken over by Verizon. So I know what I'm talking about. I mean, you have to have certain skills listening. You have to be able to listen to the person and see what the issue is, and then work from there on. Maybe when I left the VA hospital 3 weeks ago, maybe I left my brains there. Maybe they did something to me, because obviously I'm not able to make any headway here. I'll just if you don't get it, I'll go over there, take these three bills that I got, the 140 and the $77 one, and go over there on a Saturday afternoon. I'll wait outside until there's a lot of people inside. And then I'll go inside, and I bet we'll get this resolved. I bet, and it's gonna be a heck of a video too to put on YouTube. It's gonna be a heck of a video. I mean, this video right now is gonna be
Your site.
this video right now is gonna be good.
Sending.
I don't know. Maybe Mr. Gavin over there at the store, maybe he decided to stay with the phone. I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find. I don't know why he would stay with the phone. I don't know why. I mean, he probably has access to all kind of phones. It looked like he was the supervisor, so I'm expecting him to do the right thing. But obviously, somebody dropped the ball. Somebody dropped the ball at Verizon. But they were very adamant about me getting protection for all my electronics in the house. 2 hours. My phone was dying. And right now I have somebody coming by in a little while to do physical therapy. So if we can get this thing wrapped up, fine, and if not, that's fine too. That's how it is, you know. If it gets resolved, fine. If it doesn't get resolved, that's fine too. I'll just go over there to the store. I'll wait until there's a lot of people inside, then I'll come in.
Okay, I completely understand. I shouldn't have doubt for that. Your frustration is very understandable. The situation is really like going really went wrong.
So
Yeah, I'm just working on your account and will definitely try my everything best to help you so you don't have to worry about anything.
be nice. That would be nice.
And thank you so much that you shared me everything, things and every detail on this call. I appreciate it. Also, I see that store has added the Verizon Mobile Protect as well on your phone.
This is too much. This is too much. So
Is it
so I'm
the
paying.
is it
So
the
I'm paying.
nearest store?
So I'm paying for protection for a phone that I don't even have. You can't make this stuff up.
Yes, but also I can see that you have already got the credit as well for the Verizon Mobile Protect. You've already got the credit, and also you also got the credit for the plan as well for $55. I can see that there are two credits applied on your phone. Let me check.
The phone I don't get.
Okay, you have already got the credit for both of the plans and Verizon Protect as well, insurance. And now it is already disconnected. I think your line is disconnected. Yes, I can see that your line is disconnected.
Never made a call on it. So I don't know why they would have it connected, but yeah, it should be connected. It should be disconnected a long time ago. I don't want to see another bill.
Yes, please do not worry. I will definitely take care of it, and you don't have to worry about anything.
Well, I would like
And
to
you
get a.
won't receive any bill
I,
after this.
I would like to receive an email
I will.
stating this whole thing has been resolved. And believe
Yes,
me,
sir, definitely. Yes,
on
definitely.
Saturday, I will be going to that store. I will be going to that store. It might be the last thing I do, but I will be going to that store. And I will be speaking with Gavin, and I will be speaking to the other guy.
Is it nearest store? Is it nearest Verizon store?
Yes, it's very near. I mean, if you look up my address and you look up Verizon store near me, you're gonna see it's. If I was able to walk, I could practically walk over there. That's how close it is. But
Okay.
with Uber and Lyft, they're gonna charge me $10 to go over there if I go over there during the rush hour. You know, so that's $10 going, $10 coming back. You know, and I'm not a cheap guy, so
So how do you go there? I mean, by
well,
cab or what?
I have to call a Uber. First of all, I had a double stroke in June of 22, which is going to be 4 years ago, and I have issues right now of walking and stuff. I mean, if you go to if you see my YouTube, which is good because you're gonna be a starter in a little while. If you go to VIP, if you go to VIP Services Florida, that's my YouTube. VIP, like my initials, Victor Ishmael Perez Services Florida. That's my YouTube. Primarily, I do everything through Facebook. Primarily, I do everything through Facebook, and the Facebook is gonna have this as well. You know, now there I got thousands of people. I got 5,000 maximum amount of friends. Plus, a lot of people they follow me and stuff like that. So, YouTube, I'm not really too much on there, but I mean, I just post stuff there and then I send it over to Facebook, or I could there at least I know how to do the live. I know how to do the live there a little bit, but I just I'll be putting this whole thing over there, and people are gonna be like shaking their head, like, "What the heck is going on?" I hope it gets resolved, and I hope you send me an email saying, "Okay, this is what we resolved it." I'm hoping that that'll happen.
You, I can see that the $77 you have got charged for that. That was your last bill. That was your last bill. And from the upcoming monthly bill, there is no bill you will receive because your services are already disconnected from your account. So you don't have to pay anything further. I will definitely take care and I will make sure of that you won't receive the bill from the upcoming monthly bill because that was the last charge.
All right. So everything is resolved, right?
Yes, because that was the yes, yes,
Okay.
definitely. Because I can see that your services are already disconnected from your account.
Okay.
So
So
you don't have to worry about anything. And I cannot see that there is a next bill summary as well. I cannot see anything for the next monthly bill.
okay.
And
So
also I can make sure of that. Yes, because I'm checking on the system and I can see that you have also got the credit as well for $55 of credit you got. And also I can see that you got the Verizon Mobile Protect insurance credit as well.
okay. So anything else?
No, I can see that everything has
Okay.
already resolved. And this was your last bill. From the upcoming monthly bill, you won't receive any bill. I
Okay.
can make sure of that.
Okay. And I could ignore the other
You
one,
don't have
right?
to worry about anything.
The bill that was for
I've
one
already
forty.
taken care of your account.
Right. So the bill that was for 140, I could forget about that. And this bill here, which is 77, I could forget about that, right?
Yes,
Okay. So is there anything else? Oh no.
yes.
What else?
Now I Now I can see that everything has resolved
Okay.
from your account, and I have already taken care of your account.
Okay.
And
So
as I
so
said before, that you are connected with me, so I will definitely take care of your account. If
okay.
anything,
So
that we definitely take care from my side on a
o-
priority basis.
okay.
So you
So
don't have to worry about anything on your account.
okay.
And also, I'm really
So there's nothing else.
yes, and I'm really glad that you have reached to me, and we could take care of this for you. And also, I can see that everything has already resolved. And this was your last bill. And from the upcoming monthly bill, you won't have to pay anything. Like you won't get any bill.
Okay. So I could tell you have yourself a good day, and I can go and get ready for my therapist.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. Also, please take care of yourself.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and have yourself a good day then. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much. And it was really nice to talk with you, Victor. And wishing you a great rest of your day.
Okay.
And
Thank you
best
very
of luck for
much.
your therapy as well.
Okay, thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
I'm sure you're a very nice person. I'm sure you are, you know, the exact same color of my future ex-wife. Get that because I love women that look they got that cinnamon color to them or that caramel color, and you certainly sound like that. But I don't know. But anyway, yeah, if you go to VIP Services Florida, that's my YouTube page. If you go to Meldrick Jackson, that's my Facebook page. Meldrick Jackson. That's Meldrick. Meldrick, and then Jackson is like Michael Jackson. That's gonna be my Facebook. And you could see that. Uh, it'll be there. It'll be there, and people will be like laughing at it. But anyway, who knows? Maybe sometime in the future I might go back and get a Verizon phone, maybe an iPhone, or something. I don't know. Anyway, you have yourself a great day, and thank you for helping me out.
But no, it was very nice to talk with you, and thank you so much that you have shared everything, every
Okay.
detail.
Okay.
And thank you so much.
Okay.
And I'm really glad that you have connected with me.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Worry about your account. Yes.
No.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Have
Bye
a
bye.
great day.
Okay. Bye. Sheesh. Wow. What the heck was that? What the heck was that?